Welcome in, everyone, to our EA Sports Studios in Orlando. I'm Larry Ridley, and this is Madden Ultimate Team. On deck, we've got a great matchup in store between the Cincinnati Bengals and the Chicago Bears. The Bears come into this one knowing they've got a big challenge ahead of them. This is always a tough place to play as a visiting team, so getting out to a fast start could be imperative to making this crowd as much of a non-factor as they can be. So let's send you up now to the Queen City of Cincinnati. Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
What is it that we have to do here? I'm going to check it.
First down, here's a run with Peterson. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. Throwing is Mannion. Harris has it over the middle. And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. Here's Mannion. He's got his man. It's Williams. And he'll have the first down, getting this one to the 14-yard line. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. First down and 10 now for the offensive group.
Here we go now. 3-19.
They go play action here on first down. And this is incomplete.
Today's NFL, these big guys are featured receivers. They move them all over the place to try and find good matchups, and they had one. They were just unable to complete the pass.
And Coons connects on this one. It's good, and that will tie things at 17 all. So they were able to move the ball into the red zone, but they'll wind up coming away with just 3.
Yeah, 32-yarder. That's equal to an extra point nowadays, and those are no problem for an NFL kicker.
On the return, it's Brandon Tate. And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5 yards with a new rule as he's taken down right at the 20-yard line. So 4 quarters wasn't enough, and we are off to overtime. Don't change that dial. It's a little teaching moment here. Overtime rules. Remind us how this goes, partner.
Okay, so in the past, we had sudden death. First team to score wins, but no longer. Now, if the team receives the ball, scores a touchdown, they win the game. If they kick a field goal, though, or don't score, the other team gets a possession. And after both teams get a possession, then we're into sudden death. First team to score wins the game.
Nothing between these two teams for 4 quarters. Here we go to begin overtime. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And this return net's positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line. Cincinnati now ready to take the field. They control their own destiny here. They have the football in overtime. Obviously, a touchdown would win it.
And I think teams around the league are still adjusting to the idea of going downfield, scoring a touchdown wins the game, because they were used to just going downfield and trying to get in field goal range to win a game. Still having to make that transition. Let's face it now, the ones who are doing it best know they need to go down, attack, put the ball in the end zone, and not leave it up to a field goal and give the other team a chance.
Yeah, as we said, they control their own destiny now.
But he was stopped on that play. He's had plenty of carries all afternoon. Every now and then the defense is going to win one, but I don't think they'll shy away from handing it to him the rest of the game.
So now the first OT throw coming for Dalton. He's got time in the pocket. And incomplete there. A nice hit, jars the ball free, and brings up third down.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is, that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
And the offense looks to pick up the first here on third after that incompletion. third down, a shot here for Dalton. Underneath, this is Bernard. Wow, evasive.
Make a miss.
And a nice gain of 21 yards.
So many times you hear today's NFL described as a space game. Get your best players into space with the football in their hands. That's why sometimes you just swing it out to your runner, get him out in the flat, and let him have a chance to make people miss an open field.
Now Dalton with a 1st and 10. To the left side here for Eifert. And he's brought down. 11 yards on the pickup, and it's good enough for a Cincinnati 1st down.
And he's the epitome of what we call the move tight end. A guy that you can line up anywhere. In the slot, out wide, in tight. Doesn't really matter. Because he has such great skills, you want to utilize him in all aspects of your passing offense.
And there he was in the slot for the catch. Now a play fake here on 1st down. Surveying the field.
Yep.
And it's intercepted.
Oh, Charles Tillman, baby. Woo.
That was a really nice interception. I think it illustrates
even
the
know I had
differences
him.
between playing man and playing zone. When you're in man, all you're focused on is the receiver in front of you. But when you're in zone, you're allowed to read the quarterback's eyes and go to the ball. That's exactly what happened on that play.
That was nice.
And now Chicago getting ready to go as they take the field. Their defense did its job, got the stop. All they need is 3, and this is over.
Couldn't have done much else other than score themselves and end it. But they turned it back over to them, and now all they need is a field goal to win the game. An excellent job by the defense. Can the offense finish things off?
That part 1 is done, now part 2. They pitch it out to Peterson. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down.
Not a run that you're going to write home about, but still a good 1st down run. That's what an offense calls staying on schedule. 3 to 4 yards on 1st down. You're set up very well for the rest of the drive.
6 yards here to go for the offense on 2nd down. Throwing is Mannion. And he fires one
I messed up the
incomplete.
buttons on that one, that's for sure.
If they want a first, they need to get the football to the 32 here on 3rd down. Defense thinking pass. They've got the nickel set out on 3rd and 6. Back to throw.
Beautiful.
And he couldn't
Oh, are
hang on to
you
it through the
kidding?
contact. Incomplete. Okay, so interesting here. A field goal would win this thing, but the kicking team on the sideline, and they're going for it on 4th down. Here's Mannion. And it is incomplete. John Fox displeased at how that turned out. And the Bengals will get the football back. So the defense has to stay out and get one more stop. They were able to do it, forcing the incompletion.
So on their record, that goes down as a successful play. Doesn't matter how they got there, how it happened. They got it done. They're the ones that are jubilant.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Call it a pickup of 7, and it's a 2nd down. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. They'll be down to just 1 remaining as we step aside here in overtime. Dalton gives to Bernard. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. It's a gain of 4 there, and it gives him a new set of downs.
So many teams want to throw the ball in this situation nowadays, but I love watching a team that has enough confidence to go ahead and run the football. In that situation, that's almost a tendency breaker.
1st and 10 for Dalton. Over the middle, complete to Tate. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. Call it a gain of 5, and it'll make it 2nd down. Throwing on second down. He's got his man. This is Tate. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. Call it a gain of 7, and it gets him a new set of downs. Now Dalton with a 1st and 10. Toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete. So incomplete on first. And now the Bears going to signal for another timeout. They'll be left with just 1 remaining here at OT. Second down following the incompletion. They come up in an offset eye. 2nd and 10. Dalton once more. To the left side here for Eifert. And he's brought down after a good game. That one goes for 24 yards.
Okay, when the big guy runs a corner route, you're asking a lot no matter who's covering him. Doesn't matter whether it's a linebacker or a defensive back. Yeah. He usually has the advantage because of his body type.
And he got it. The kick is good. In overtime, he's able to split the uprights. And this home crowd is in a frenzy as their guys have pulled it out of the end. And you know, Charles, this is going to be such a tough one to swallow. And they'll start this drive with very good field position. Throwing is Mannion. And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be 2nd down.
How many times when we see an incomplete pass, we just look at the receiver and say, should have caught that one. That was a drop, and we just put it on the offense. How about a little credit for the defense there? They just forced an incompletion.
Yeah, especially after starting in a tough spot defensively, but a good start there on 1st down.
That gave them a little extra confidence there, starting, as you said, in a tough spot and being able to make a play on 1st down. Pretty nice coverage there, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, hands, a little bit questionable.
And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. Back to throw here. And incomplete here on 3rd down. Adrian Peterson was the intended target. And it'll be 4th down. So 4th down, John Fox will turn it over to his field goal unit. This will be spotted at the 37, so it's a 47-yard attempt.
Everything about that play tells you about today's NFL offenses and what they're asking out of running backs. You can't just be a guy who can run the football. You have to be able to catch it as well, and he didn't get that done on that play.
And Coons connects on this one. It's good, and that will tie things at 17 all. So they had great field position, but a 3-play drive that actually goes backwards, and then they kick the field goal.
And I think the key sequence in there, the key phrase you just gave us, a 3-play drive. Had the momentum, great field position, unable to move the football.
And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25. Cincinnati now ready to take the field. That last drive, it was a good mix. Run, pass, defense on their toes.
And what really helps out in a big way is when you're doing the run-pass mix and everything's working, that means that they're guessing wrong every time on defense. They think you're going to pass when you run and vice versa. I would continue that, and when they finally draw a beat on you, maybe you mix it up a little bit with play action and throw the ball.
And will they maintain that balance? Time to find out. Defense really showing respect to the deep ball here, playing off the receivers. They'll run again with Bernard. And he'll fight forward to about the 27-yard line.
Yeah, let's get ball on
And here in overtime, if the team that receives the ball scores a touchdown, it's over. If they don't, we can still have some more football.
That's exactly right. If they go down and kick a field goal, the other team gets a possession to either match it or score a touchdown to win the ball game. If both teams kick field goals, the next team to score wins. But if the receiving team throws a pick six or fumbles the ball and it gets picked up by the defense and they score, the game is over at that point.
Williams to return. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. And now Chicago getting ready to go as they take the field. Except for their first drive.
Hey, what's going on, man? Just trying to knock some Ultimate Team solos now, man.
But I know what you're saying. In overtime, that gets doubled, doesn't it? At least, because now the crowd really wants to be involved and help their team. And that first drive can dictate the whole thing because they know if this team takes it downfield and scores.
Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. They'll be down to just one remaining as we step aside here in overtime.
Thanks for joining the stream, man. The servers were down, so I figured I'd just go on Ultimate Team. And the toss.
They start the drive with Peterson.
Oh, no!
Peterson, what happened? He lost the football. But the Bears look to get this one back.
Oh my God, that would have been horrible, man. Right in overtime.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along.
Yeah, that was a nice hit. There was like 3 Bengals by him too. Look at that.
People are on base
and we still got it.
One guy doesn't get him home, the next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover.
Offense
with a fumble, but they recover it, and it brings up second down.
Read that middle guy.
Back to the ground. This time it's Peterson. And he'll be tackled
not bad.
at about the 35. He gets them a little over half of what they needed. Now they're looking at a 3rd and 5.
On a 2nd and long, it's really nice to see an offense that has enough confidence to run the football in that situation. I think that goes back to their practice and game planning. They've seen things that they've seen on tape and in previous games that led them to believe that even in a long-distance situation, they can still run the football.
Oh, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Darquez Denard. And to the 40-yard line.
He played that well. He played under the route.
Well, that's a drive killer right there.
That had to be man-to-man.
This one was kind of up for grabs, and it's going to come down the hands of the wrong team.
I was trying to get it over him. I forced it. The defense is good this year, man. I'm liking it, and I'm not going to be mad at that. But that had to be man-to-man. Don't get me wrong. All right. Oh, wow. Okay, it was the purple zone from up top. Oh, what a blitz.
And a great spot to start this drive from here.
We just fucked it up. We just fucked the Ultimate Team. It looks easy, but it's not.
And they went the wrong way there.
Good tackle. All right, let's keep him right here.
At the 43-yard line. The loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
Brad, wasn't that long ago that the guy playing that spot was an outside linebacker type of a guy. Now, as a defensive end, how about the speed that he used to get into the backfield and make the play?
Time now for Dalton's turn here in the extra session. His big tight end, Tyler Eifert, the intended receiver. And it'll be a 3rd and about 13.
Well, we're not
What's
playing
going
3
on,
yards
Nick?
in the college dust football anymore.
Nick,
I
I call you, right?
those old school coaches sometimes didn't want to throw the football because if it's popped up in the air, it almost turns into slow motion, and both sides trying to get to the football.
All right, man, this is critical right here because if they get in field goal range with one pass. So let's get him.
3rd and long. What will Dalton dial up?
No, get him. Too much time. Yeah.
This is going to be incomplete.
Who was that, McPhee on it? We got McPhee out there. We got basically got a lot of Bears on there out there. I didn't even know I had Tillman.
Kind of counts on that timing winning, and in this case, the ball was batted away.
That's weird. Good play.
And a bit of a mistake there. This is well into the end zone for a touchback. And now Chicago getting ready to go as they take the field. Neither team scored yet. Now we go to sudden death. Next points win this game.
How about the tension right now? It is ratcheted up, isn't it? I mean, now whatever happens, points are scored. That's your ball game. Can't wait to see the defense now. Do they get a little more aggressive in order to not let the team just drive the ball easily down the field?
Got to be careful, though, right?
Yeah, if you're too aggressive, you just give up something easy and cheap. But some defensive coordinators, they'd rather take a stand that way as opposed to being nickeled and dimed down the field.
And that's one of his advantages of a passer, is not with his height, setting back there in the pocket, firing it over the middle. He can really see everything clearly.
It is, and I know that other quarterbacks get it done different ways, all right? You don't have to be his height to make a great play. But what he does is he takes away having to make those slide steps in the pocket to find angles to throw the ball through. He just throws right over the top of it because he can see everything, and sometimes that saves time and gets the ball to a receiver quicker.
And this one complete to Hankerson. And he's brought down. 17 yards on the pickup there. The drive will continue.
We're not going to go for a field goal from right here, man. Still keep on going.
Fresh set of downs here.
Let's run it out a little bit. I'm not using that stretch play because I know it's OP. We're still playing by the rules.
They come out here
and that gets catch. We'll be doing it. We're doing whatever we can.
A toss play. This is Peterson. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down.
One of the toughest things for an offensive lineman to learn is the ability to get in space and hit people who are moving targets. And linebackers are not easy ones to hit because they know how to move, juke, and make you miss. And that's exactly what he did on that play. A nice play for the defense.
All right, here we go.
Here's Mannion. He's going to let this one go deep. And the hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete. Leonard Hankerson, his intended target.
I don't think
and
that's,
make it
well, you know what?
13.
I'm not quite sure how he wasn't able to hold on to that one in the end zone. A great opportunity lost, but a lot of relief for the defensive guys. When they get into film next week, they're going to want to know what happened. Where was the breakdown that almost allowed a touchdown?
We'll have to use a playmaker on this.
Out of the gun now on third down. Got a man open. It's Brian Quick. And he picks up the first down yardage as he takes it down to the 16.
He went full scale, loose, flexible, finding a way to catch the ball in some traffic for a key first down.
Yeah, really a nice job of adjusting.
It's a good one right here, man.
Not the most accurate of throws, but able to adjust and make the grab. So now it comes down to Travis Coons.
Don't miss.
And now the Bengals are going to call another
timeout.
They'll be left with just one remaining here at OT. So now it comes down to Travis Coons. This to win it in overtime.
Oh, my God.
And he got it. The kick is good in overtime. He's able to split.
Is that what happens when they ice you? You can't see the black at the last minute?
So it took us overtime. Finally got a winner. What a treat. What a game.
They gave us everything we were looking for. A terrific game, some extra drama, and then it ended dramatically in a big overtime win.
1,000 coins. I'm loving that. You could probably get a decent player. You know, I'm not going to spend like 7,500 on the Pro Pack. Even though, you know, I've been playing a lot of DC. I don't play a lot. Haven't been playing a lot of Ultimate Team. I'd rather just buy individual players and kind of grind it out. You know. I'm sure there's someone good on the market for like 5,000-6,000, maybe more. Yeah, this is gonna be tough. That's my record right there in Draft Champions, 12-9. Yeah, I don't know what this is. Seeing if I could recognize any of these guys. I'm gonna guess Problem Right is up there somewhere, but I don't know his gamer tag. You know. Alright, we gotta do this with one loss. Sorry, no tickets. Got Carson Palmer as the QB. That was my best choice out of all the QBs. I didn't have any running QBs as an option. So
thank you very much, Larry Ridley. I'm Brandon Gaudin with Charles Davis. We are ready for this draft champions matchup as you get a quick peek at some of the stars in today's game. We're ready to go. Let's get down to kickoff. Josh Lambo now ready to put this one in the air. And off we go in draft champions game number 4. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll get it up past the...
Sure, he getting the party so he can't hear what I'm doing.
22-yard line. On first down, Breeze.
Good hit.
His first look is incomplete. The intended target was Michael O'Matawanui, and that'll make it 2nd and 10. Second down now after the incompletion. Breeze will try again on 2nd down.
Good pressure. What was that? Onside.
Ziggy Ansah. He's the one that got to him. He takes him down for a loss of 9. Crowd getting in it a bit already. Here's an early 3rd and 10. On 3rd and long, it's Breeze. Going up top. And incomplete. He can't hang on.
Good play by the corner. Is that Kyle Fuller?
Instead, it brings up a 4th down.
And when all else fails as a defender, when you're not there in the coverage, your best friend is exactly what we saw there. A big play shot taken by the offense. Unfortunately, it ended in a big drop.
Maybe the blitz will get there.
The punt team nowhere to be found there on the sidelines. Offense going to go for this on the opening drive. They do go for it. It's Breeze. And all this is taken in one-handed. What a catch. A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game. And the Bears are going to get the football back, and they're going to get it in great field position.
Almost did get it, though.
Really nice starting field position here for the offensive unit. Bryant, the lone receiver left. Throwing now.
He's a run commit. I know he's using the glitch now, so I'm going to start audibly.
And it'll be 2nd down.
Maybe he's not. You never know.
Advantages as a passer is his height.
Quit? It doesn't make any sense. Hey man, if you're there, just leave a comment, man. I'll read it. I got my cell next to me. I'm just gonna go on here really quick. Let's see. Prospect. Alright, let's do it. Game number 5.
Thank you, Larry. So the picks are in. We welcome you to this Draft Champions contest. I'm Brandon Gaunt, along with Charles Davis, ready to call the action. And let's get to it. Down to the field. It's time for kickoff. Josh Lambo now ready to put this one in the air. And we are underway here in Draft Champions. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line. Here's the first carry now for Todd Gurley. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down.
For that kind of run on first down, that's a winning type of a run. That just sets things up for them moving forward as they begin the drive.
And they're 6 yards away from picking up the first here on second down. On second down, here's Luck.
Oh, tap that. Oh.
And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. He was looking for Todd Gurley. And just like that, it's third down.
Nice play on the football, and while it was tipped in the air and made everyone a little bit anxious before falling to the ground, you just know defensive players are taught to knock the ball to the ground. But early in games, emotions come into play. Nerves come into play. And despite the training, the ball was tipped up. Fortunately for them, they didn't pay for that error.
Throwing on third down, Luck.
Good shit. Man, Ezekiel Ansah is doing work for me, man. He is something. He's usually the one on the line that gets the sacks.
Now on fourth down, here's Drew Butler in punt formation. Back deep is Tavon Austin. And taken right on the 30. 12 yards on the return that time. And the Bears take over.
He looks like he knows what's coming, so let's
they come out here in the eye.
right here.
On the ground, this is Smith. And he'll take this one up close to about the 45. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
Cameron Wake makes plays like that look simple because I think he plays with excellent leverage.
That's usually
really does a nice job of being lower than the offensive guys trying to block it.
There's Bryant's on
he
this
gets
play, I
underneath
believe.
them
Yep.
and goes up and down the line of scrimmage to make those types of plays.
And kept him to a short run play there. On second down, Palmer. A hit as he throws there, incomplete. Des Bryant, the intended receiver. And that's going to lead to a third down.
My high school coach, John Ford, used to say all the time, if you're in a bad situation, laddie, don't compound it with a bad decision as well. And I think that's what we just saw there. Harassed in the pocket, and he throws into double coverage anyway.
He called you laddie?
He called me laddie, and that was the nicest thing he called me.
God damn.
Contact as he was throwing
Where's the blocking,
and the ball
man?
drops incomplete.
Putting pressure on the guy throwing the football is always good, but when you can couple that with contact on him that leads to an incompletion, as we just saw there, that's winning football.
So on fourth down, on comes the left-footed punter, Kevin Huber, to punt it away. Oh, it's a wobbler here. Fair catch signaled for and taken just shy of the 30-yard line. Well, pretty woeful there, just 23 yards on the punt. And the offense will come back onto the field for the 1st and 10. They'll try and start the drive with Gurley. And he stopped immediately there. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
A 1-yard gain can look like a disaster, but it all depends on how the game is going. Is it a series of 1-yard gains running the ball? If that's the case, you might have to start thinking about throwing it a little bit more. But if it's just the occasional 1-yard run, hey, congratulations to the defense. They won that one. Come back and get them the next time.
And that's complete to the right side. It's Marshall. 6 yards on the pickup, and that's going to bring up a third down.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you've got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
Short of the sticks after that completion, and now it's third down for this offense. Now a handoff for Gurley. And unable to get downhill there as he'll take this up to about the 37. And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard. Well, we looked at each other.
Offside, nobody.
We knew that flag was coming.
Yeah, offside's easy.
Oh my God, are you serious?
Keep it moving.
So they take a big chance here in their own territory, and you think the coach may have some questions to answer?
Yeah, and, you know, normally we focus on the media, right? The social media barrage that he's going to get for this one. How about on his own sideline and in his locker room?
Yeah.
Because I think the team's going to look at him like, Coach, why would we go for it there? I mean, no confidence in the defense. You don't like the punter. I mean, what's going on here? You owe us some explanations.
Oh, shit.
Flushed out right. Looking for his running back, and he's got it. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down. They rolled out of the pocket right, and I think he wanted a little something more out of that play. Obviously, instead, he hit a safety valve.
It looked like two well-coached teams there, even though there was no yardage gain. Because the offensive guys, hey, they realized their quarterback was out of the pocket. All the receivers went to the right spots, tried to get in his sight line, tried to open themselves up. Just nowhere to go where they could gain yardage. How about the defensive guys, though? Did not lose leverage and kept their poise and made a really nice play.
And he's brought down.
What did he run on that? A flat?
A 15 and a fresh set of
The
downs.
flat or
So many times
the
you
out?
hear today's NFL described as a space game. Get your
corner,
best
I mean.
players into space with the football in their hands. That's why sometimes you swing it out to your runner, get him out in the flat, and let him have a chance to make people miss an open field.
It was a flat play, right? I remember that.
On first down, it's Gurley. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
And that's exactly what you want on a first down run. Pick up 5 yards, bring up 2nd and 5. The defensive line, though, they've got to figure out a way to out-leverage the guys up front because the offensive line is winning at the point of attack.
He's going to lob one deep left side here.
Ooh!
Incomplete on the deep ball.
Kyle Fuller, man.
Back now to begin the second quarter with Charles Davis, Brandon Gaudin. It's the Rams with a football to get us going. They've got a 3rd down and 5 to start things out.
Yeah, I could run now.
Play number 7 now coming up on the drive. 3rd and 5. On 3rd down, they'll run it with Gurley.
Good.
And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. Would have been right at about a 52-yard field goal try, but no, they are going to go for this thing on 4th down. They're running with Gurley. And he gets it to the 34. Good enough for the first.
Well, if it's 4th and 4, 4th and 5, maybe you think about the field goal there. But on 4th and 1, this is a way to tell your offense, hey, I believe in you. You can do this. And sure enough, they're going to pick up the first down.
So the run moves the chains, and here we go on first down. They'll run it now out of the gun. And past the 30 down to about the 27. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
This drive is turning into an extended one, and the guy carrying the ball, he's becoming more like a body blows guy. Every carry is putting some damage on the defense. So after a while, I'm not too sure how many guys are going to want to run up and tackle him.
Just beating the play clock is Locke. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Michael Pruitt, the big tight end, is intended receiver. And that'll lead here to a 3rd down.
On any passes in the middle of the field, anyone who's going after the football is going to be conscious
I got a
that it's
feeling
probably
it's
going to be
be a
contested
slant pass.
and often physically. Sometimes that leads to drops.
Locke on 3rd down.
Good D.
Complete. The contact made the ball roam free and brings up 4th down.
For screen.
So many components go into a well-executed screen pass. You've got to sell. Offensive line's got to sell like they've missed blocks, and then they move out, and they're out in front of the running back. He's got to sell that he's trying to block, and then he slips out into the route. The quarterback has to sell that maybe he's trying to throw it downfield. Instead, he slips it off to the running back, and when you get one set perfectly, you have to catch the ball. And that didn't happen on that play. Brandon, this is why play callers get the big bucks. This wasn't a 4th and inches call. You get into situations like 4th and 3, 4th and 4. You've got a tough decision to make. Very gutsy play here, and they pick up the first down.
They come up in an offset eye. Gurley again here on first down. And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. 2 minutes remain in a scoreless first half. Back to Foxborough after this. Well, just play after play after play on this long drive for the offense. Now a play fake, and it's locked. And incomplete there. A nice hit, jars the
That
ball
was a nice
free,
hit.
and brings up third down. And the dreaded 3rd and long here for the offense. It's locked. Over the middle, and it's caught. Brandon Marshall. And he picks up the first as he's able to take it down to the 7-yard line.
Well, the advantage has certainly shifted to the defense as we began that 3rd down play, and they found a way to foil it and pick up a first down.
3rd time's a charm, right? 2 incompletions. Had to have it on 3rd, and they got it.
Yeah, they stuck with it, weren't daunted at all, and picked it up.
On 1st and goal, Gurley. Give him 4 on the carry there at 2nd and goal. When we talk about being on schedule, I think they're on schedule after that run, getting it right down there on the doorstep.
Maybe even a little bit ahead, because now the defense can't dictate with pressure. They're guessing about where you're going to go. I might come right back at them with the same play, the same set, and see if they can stop them.
And now with the play clock becoming a factor, Jeff Fisher's going to use a timeout. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. They'll try and push it in with Gurley. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Los Angeles. Todd Gurley, a 3-yard touchdown.
All right, you want to play like that? All right, let's go.
The Rams have taken the lead. Luck will try and throw for it. It's caught. And it's 8-0. So they go with the pass, and it works there on the 2-point try. Charles, just in general, what are your thoughts passing versus running on 2-point conversion? Situational?
It is situational. You have to know your team. What is your strength? Because so many people think you have to throw the ball on a 2-point conversion, but the stats will tell you that running it is about as proficient. So know your team and go to your strength.
And now Chicago getting ready to go as they take the field. And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just a little time. Do you try something?
You're thinking about jump-starting your team, right? You just mentioned it. They're down. They're trying to get...
Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. On 1st down, it's Palmer. On the right side, this is Austin with a catch. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. So this brings up a 2nd and 2. 1 receiver left, 2 to the right. Palmer will throw. And that will be caught. But out of bounds. Out of bounds. Ruled incomplete.
Oh my God, man! I
Out routes are always timing routes, and if the timing's
possession
off
cost
just
that
a
I hit
little
the wrong
bit,
fucking
you can
button. Why
throw
somebody
off
hit
a play.
square?
Like he let him a little too much there.
Yeah, there was a fraction of a second because he caught it, just couldn't stay in bounds.
Hopefully we can hit the flat or the curl here.
3rd and 2. Now Palmer. It's complete. Flater, right side. Give him 2 yards on that play, and that's going to bring up a 4th down.
Well, it wasn't a big strike, but that completion put them in really great range. What do we have now, 4th and inches?
Yeah, it's not more than a half a foot.
You know what I would do here?
You would always go for it.
I'm one of those guys.
Palmer's going to keep it on the sneak. They'll give him a yard on the play, and they're able to convert here on 4th and inches. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime.
Let's go.
This time Palmer will throw to the sideline, and oh, a nice catch there. Made sure the feet were inbounds, and they were.
I do have to admit, I like it when it all comes together. When the top part, catching the football, right, whether you're catching it with your hands or cradling it, comes together with the legs, in this case the feet, did a little toe tap to stay in bounds and complete the catch.
And a great job by our crew on the camera shot. Love when you see the grass or on the field turf, those rubber pellets flying up. Great catch.
It's a tried-and-true formula, and I don't think it'll change for as long as we play football. If
Let's
someone's
keep
trying
an
to
eye on
throw
the
the ball,
blitz here.
and you can put pressure on them and make it tough, that's only going to help your defense.
Yeah, he's since being hurried. He got rid of it before taking the hit, but incomplete. On third down, Palmer. And Robinson with a big catch. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45.
That's a pretty good throw on the curl route there. Third down, and they pick up a first.
Defense should be aware for that, right?
They should be aware, but it's so hard sometimes.
Yeah, it's not easy.
Because when they sell that route really well, you think they're going upfield, and they curl back, show their numbers to the quarterback, and complete the play.
And this one caught by Dez Bryant. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line.
51-yarder, goddamn.
We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out. And the Rams are going to go ahead and take another timeout. So that means they're down to one remaining here as we head toward halftime. So even though it's first down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. On the left hash, officially, it's called a 51-yard attempt. And that one's not going to get there. Not enough juice, an ambitious effort, but it's well short. And this score will stay right where it is. And that's the risk of the long field goal miss here at this stage of the second quarter. You give up great field position.
And that gives them one more opportunity to make something happen and something big. And we've seen crazy stuff happen.
It's caught at the 10. So we have reached halftime here in what's an 8-point game. As we'll send you down the coast to Orlando, where we check in with our friend Larry Ridley and the EA Sports halftime report.
Really?
Larry?
This guy's a punk. So.
So both teams have their marching orders, and we'll get going again here in quarter number 3. And the Bears hands team able to pounce on it and get the football. But gutsy call there. You exit the locker room with a lead. Tried the onside kick. It didn't work.
And you just wonder what the gain was there. They're already in the lead. They were in control of the game. They may have given momentum now to their opponent and maybe kick-started things going in the opposite direction.
Here's Palmer to throw. Kobe Fleener, the tight end, his intended target. And it'll be 2nd and 10. A pretty good coverage there, and both of these defenses, they've had good coverage throughout this one.
No doubt about it. And in today's NFL, where we're used to a bit more scoring, this feels almost like a well-pitched game in baseball on both sides, where the tension continues to build. Who's going to make the big play?
Out left side here to Bryant. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line.
Now that was pretty. They executed that curl route versus zone coverage, and that changes things a little bit because against man, it's often a tight curl, tight, sharply run route. Against zone, you're just looking for that open spot, that dead area, so you may curl it a little bit wider just to get to that place.
And usually a tight window. He fired a bullet in there for the completion. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
That's a good play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball. Held them to a gain of 2. And that changes the playbook a little bit now for the guy calling plays. 2nd and 8. Now he's got to probably think about going to the air instead of maybe staying with the ground game.
Let's go, let's go.
On 2nd down, Palmer. And Bryant's got it over the middle. And he's able to get it to the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line. 9 yards on the pickup there, and it keeps the drive alive.
In recent years, the slot receivers really gained stature in the NFL because they can do so many things. Yes, they can line up wide like your normal wide receiver, but to have that kind of courage and toughness to run routes in the middle of the field and become dependable targets for their quarterbacks and move the sticks, those guys are worth their weight in gold.
Second down here after the incomplete pass. Second and 10. It's Palmer again. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Now the attention turns back to the Rams offense as they get ready for their first possession of the second half. Time to establish the run game here. Gurley. Gonna give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
It's been a struggle this entire game trying to move the ball on the ground. But every now and then you find a little chink in the armor, and that type of run right there lets them know that they can't stop every single run for almost no gain.
They'll stick to the ground game with Gurley. And he is going to lose yardage here. He'll wind up losing a yard on the play. And all of a sudden here, it's third down.
All right, partner, despite my eating habits, I'm not big enough to play offensive tackle, nor am I quick enough. But with the defensive ends nowadays and their speed, those guys have to be able to punch and dance, and it's a tough, tough job to contain them.
Throwing on third down, Luck. Looking for Evans, and it's intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. And they will take over at the 26-yard line. And now Chicago getting ready to go as they take the field. And they had a nice little drive going last time. Threw the interception in the red zone. Costly.
Bad enough to throw it anywhere, but that drives coaches insane when they're thinking about, hey, we've got a shot at points already. We're already in a spot where you're thinking you got 3 on the board for sure, and to come away with nothing, that's a really tough one for them to swallow.
Yeah, will they make up for it? So a nice job to break the one tackle, but not much daylight after that as he's brought down.
You know what really fires up offensive linemen? When the guy that is carrying the ball behind them can create his own space and break a tackle along the way.
On second down, here's Palmer. Complete to Bryant. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. And 5 yards on the play there as the drive will continue.
I think that's a big pickup for a first down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a first down. Executed it to perfection. Now Palmer on first down. That is caught. And he's brought down. It's a really nice 15-yard pickup, and now it's first and goal.
A really nice read by the offense. They caught the defense not covering the middle of the field, went to the post route, and found the receiver wide open for a nice gain.
They run this, and he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Bears. Carson Palmer taking it in. And now the Bears are within a 2-point conversion of tying up the game. So they're going to go for 2. Palmer looking to throw. And unable to connect. They don't get the 2-point conversion here. And Lambeau now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line. And the Rams getting set to go now. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I can hear my old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. What they're hoping is that that last mistake is their only one of the game.
Coaches, that's all they talk about, turnovers, right?
Minimizing those and maximizing opportunities.
They go back to the air here after the INT. And the grab made by the tight end Pruitt. Call it a 1-yard gain on the play, and that'll make it a second down.
Got to give credit where it's due. Really nice defense on that play. The pitch and catch was successful, but not any run after it.
And ready now for 2nd and 9. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he powers his way up past the 30. Call it a gain of 5 that time, and they'll be left with a 3rd and about 4. Back now in Foxborough. It's been a good one so far. Just a 2-point game here as we get set for quarter number 4. Carry now for Gurley. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. They get 6 on the pickup there as the drive will continue.
On third down, that's a good job of situational football and understanding where the first down marker was and getting there.
Back to the workhorse today. It's Gurley. And he takes this up right near the 45-yard line. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
I know that every now and then we get in those meetings with coaches, and you almost want to roll your eyes when they talk about staying on schedule when they're moving the football. But would you say a 7-yard run is ahead of schedule?
Fourth quarter with a lead, you love that, don't you?
No doubt about it, because staying on schedule is trying to get 4 downs on first down. They did that, plus 3. It was a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. I wonder if the defense might have been loosened up a little bit, maybe anticipating a pass instead of the run that they got.
And the defense in desperate need of a stop. They have to get off the field and get the ball back to their offense if they want a chance. On 1st and 10, Locke. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. It's a 4-yard pickup, and it'll make it a 2nd down. He's already proven to be a factor in the running game on this drive. Now he gets involved in the passing game.
I think what we're seeing here is the modern version of workhorse in the NFL, being able to run it and catch it with equal proficiency.
2nd down to the offense in search of 6 yards. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. They'll say no gain on the play there. Now it'll be 3rd down. And as a defensive end, getting off the ball quickly, swarming to the football, making a tackle, that's what we saw right there.
Yeah, that's what their job is. And really, a lot of the time, they have to throttle back a little bit in the run game because you know those defensive ends, they're like in a sprinter stance. They're just headed straight for the quarterback. That was good recognition on that play to hold them to no gain.
And Marshall's got it. It'll be a gain of 16 and give him a first down as well.
Well, we're used to seeing the guy that you consider the #1 receiver double covered, but how about this guy? He's double covered and finds a way to make the play for a first down.
That's how you increase your Madden rating, right?
No doubt about that at all. And you know something? I think we'll hear about that from him soon.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. Calling a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it 2nd down.
Well, if you're a football guy, that's a pretty run because everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, the guy carrying the ball, but how about the people up front? Leverage, athleticism, they created some nice space for him.
And the play clock is going to run out here. They're in no hurry to get a play off. So now 11 yards to go for this offensive unit. It's 2nd down. Throwing now, Luck. And his throw is incomplete. Brandon Cooks, the receiver he was going after. And that's going to lead to a 3rd and 11. And the offense readies for play number 10 of this series. Here comes a 20th carry for Gurley. Cuts it out here, left, and he's across for the touchdown. And in the final minute, that should just about seal it.
And that touchdown should make you feel comfortable. But do you really feel like it's totally over yet?
Not totally, but I think you're pretty much there.
Yeah, you've still got to make sure you stay with it, do all the right things down the stretch, especially on defense. But that touchdown there,
yes, we got a chance.
So the
It'd be
defense
crazy.
gets the stop. I know it's situation to situation.
Got 2 timeouts.
Who has more pressure there, offense or defense, when they go for 2?
I truly believe it's the defense has more pressure because the offense has an entire playbook wide open from the 2-yard line. You can run it, you can throw it. So defensively, I think most teams are going to be aggressive and force the issue and try and bring pressure.
And with time a factor here late, he'll just take a knee and they'll put it out to the 25. And now Chicago getting ready to go as they take the field. One possession game, time very much a factor. How does the offense handle this situation?
Well, in a lot of cases, they should be somewhat relaxed. And I know that's counterintuitive because this is a pressure situation. But this is Friday practice every week of the season. You go over this situation, having to go downfield, limited timeouts. Got to get out of bounds and keep the drive going and set yourself up. Defensively, you can't just lay back and let them do whatever they want. So it is a cat and mouse deal here. How much pressure will the defense bring, and how much pressure can the offense handle?
We're going to find out. Really nice little connection there. They go with the corner route, and it works out well.
And the best way to set up the corner route is to throw slants throughout the ball game so that when you're able to get back outside, the defender has to respect the inside game.
Caught out left side by Robinson. They're calling a gain of 19, and it moves the chains. That's what they need right now. Get the first down, get out of bounds, stop the clock.
Just playing smart football, understanding the situation, making the plays necessary, and making sure that clock stops at every opportunity.
He's back to throw. He's going to let it fly. Oh, he had 6 points in his hands there. Couldn't hang on. Second down.
In this situation, it's really tough to figure out how to defend because they have plenty of room to still take deep shots at the end zone as they just did there. Yet at the same time, you've got to be ready for the short throw. In this case, when you see the cue that they're going for the end zone, retreat and make sure you have a way to play forward back towards the receiver.
Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. It'll be their third and final timeout, so as they talk things over, we'll step aside. And the defense with their backs against the wall a little bit here as the offense is in the red zone. They come out 5 wide, 3 of them to the right side. He'll look to throw. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out, incomplete.
Normally, he's pretty reliable. Usually catches what's thrown to him. On that play, he simply dropped it.
So the incomplete pass brings up second down.
Let's go.
Back to throw. And this is caught. He's got it for a touchdown.
Whoa.
And now in the final seconds, it's all going to come down to a 2-point conversion.
Well, the play caller certainly can't enjoy that touchdown because he's got to dial up a 2-point play that can tie things up.
Get ready.
They'll try and throw for it. And it's caught. And with it, we are tied here in the fourth. So here comes the kickoff.
Who is watching this game?
Here in this fourth quarter. And now out on the field, here comes Los Angeles. They have a little bit of time here to get into field goal range. Not much. A tie game, you don't want to do anything crazy, right?
I agree with you on that one. Risk-reward, okay? If you go for it, what is the absolute reward on this? But the risk is probably greater. Run the clock out, get to overtime, and try and win it there.
All right, we'll see if they do just that. A really nice gain of 25 yards. Now, whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Offense comes to the line now, 1st and 10. They'll bring a receiver in motion left. And hit behind the line. He lost the football. It's loose. It's a little teaching moment here. Overtime rules. Remind us how this goes, partner.
Okay, so in the past, we had sudden death. First team to score wins, but no longer. Now, if the team receives the ball, scores a touchdown, they win the game. If they kick a field goal, though, or don't score, the other team gets a possession. And after both teams get a possession, then we're into sudden death. First team to score wins the game.
This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. And now out on the field, here comes Los Angeles. One receiver left, 3 to the right. On first down, Luck. And that's incomplete. Unable able to connect on the first down pass play. Now it's second down. Evans is alone to his right. Now on second down, this is Gurley. And he'll get this one across the 20, but only up to about the 21. Just a couple there on the second down run. Now they're staring at a 3rd and 8 situation. And quickly, they get to the line. Throwing on 3rd down, Luck. Over the middle, and it's caught. Brandon Marshall. So a big move here, playing to win in overtime. They're going to go for it on 4th down.
So much about offense is what you call hidden yardage. You know, you throw the ball to someone, they catch it, and then they can make a big play. You know, they create a play, run after catch. They did a really nice job here of limiting that and keeping him from a first down.
Yeah, stopped him in his tracks.
I tell you, on 4th and 1, when you're way back on your side of the field, I thought this might just be an attempt to draw him off and get the first down that way. But they were going for it the whole time, and they wind up getting it.
Again, they run with Gurley. And he's going to take this one up only to about the 44-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Tough day, tough sledding right there, and it's been that way the entire game. Not a whole lot of room to ramble for him.
Yeah, you're right. It's been that way all afternoon. Didn't get a whole lot better there. Marshall, the lone receiver on the left side. Here's Luck now on second down. Over the middle to Evans. And he'll get it down to the 47
what route was that?
here. They get 9 out of that one, and as a result, the drive continues. He had time, was able to survey the field and find a soft spot in that zone coverage.
And that's where it gets difficult for a defender, Brandon. You go to your spots on the field that you have to cover, and when the offense finds an area that you're not in, that's where they throw the football.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
And that's why you see a lot of teams that like to play 4-3 defense, especially against teams that run the ball really well. Because you count on your defensive front, the tackles and the ends, to eat up the blocking in the offensive line and keep that guy in the middle clean so he can roam through the football and make a tackle. In this case, he introduced himself and said, hello, my name is Mike.
Mike Evans, the one he was looking for. And that'll make it third down.
One thing I know from experience is that when the deep ball is thrown and you're the defender, you've got to fight that little bit of panic that emerges. You've got to play the ball really well. It's a 50-50 jump ball play. And guess what? They took a shot. How are you going to win it? And in this case, they managed to get it done.
From the gun on third down, Luck.
Don't let him get
Throws
that.
left side, complete to
Come on.
And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. A big call here in overtime. They're going for it on fourth down.
A short gain that doesn't get them the first down brings up a fourth down situation.
Really nice job defensively. They knew where the sticks were. They got the stop before it. Here we go. It's Gurley.
Got him.
And he'll be stopped up quickly here at the 38. Todd Gurley.
That's it, baby.
Able to get it past the line. And the Bears will get the football back. They'll run it here with Smith. Try to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. The defensive end, Cameron Wake, brings him down.
Yeah, that wasn't a big run, just a short one there. But guess what? Sometimes you treat it like boxing. You throw that jab out there, and you throw it again, then you come with a big punch later. Maybe they're just trying to set him up.
They go back to the ground with Smith. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage.
Oh, no, that's ready to give my plays. I
And
forgot.
the Rams are going to go ahead and take another timeout. They'll be down to just one remaining as we step aside here in overtime. Bryant, the lone receiver, left.
Close.
Now what can Palmer do here in overtime? He finds his man. It's Austin. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35.
I see a heavy blitz coming. He's trying to stop me in field position.
Now Palmer on first down. And he's got it over the middle. Fleener, 4 yards on the pickup, and it'll be a second down.
And there's another completion to the tight end. And let's face it, it is hard to overthrow a 6'6" target.
It is indeed. Quarterbacks like their speed guys. They like that huge 6'6" target that they've got in him.
They really do, and it reminds me of what one great tight end told me once. He had told his quarterback, just make sure you throw it up there. You know, kind of like put up in the top shelf where the kids can't get it. Well, they obviously red man covers their partner, and he got downfield, broke down the defender, made him
What do you mean by that?
Yeah, he made him think he was going to run a different route. Probably thought he was going to take it upfield, and then he curls back inside for the completion.
So here we go. Maybe the biggest kick of the game forthcoming. And play is stopped here. Timeout. It's the defense calling the timeout here. So that will be their third and final in this overtime session. And as they talk it over, we take a break. We'll be right back. So the field goal unit is on the field as this is a big spot right here. It'll be from the right hash, and it'll be a 36-yarder. And this has no chance. It's no good, well wide to the left, and that changes everything here in OT. So it's his second missed field goal here. That wouldn't have ended the game, but it would have given him a leg up in OT.
And that's got to invigorate this defense. They did their part. Now it's time for their offense to put together a drive and seal the deal.
On 1st and 10, Locke. His throw incomplete.
I wouldn't be shocked at all right now because a look of surprise on the big fella's face because he had the route that he wanted, running the corner, and usually he's able to use his body and catch the football, but a really nice play by the defenders, able to knock it away.
They'll run it now out of the gun. Bulldozes past him, and they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. And a nice carry there of 15 yards.
Really good, skillful, tough running throughout this contest. Picked up first down after first down. He's got to have a nickname, doesn't he? How about the human first down machine? I think that fits.
On 1st down, Locke. It's hauled in by Brandon Cooks. And he'll be taken down, but not before getting this inside the 30.
He doesn't fucking feel like doing it. I'm icing him.
That time.
There will always be a place for methodically marching the ball downfield. But when you can pick it up in big chunks and strike like that, have explosive plays, that's often the difference in winning and losing. Those types of plays that can knock a defense off balance, that'll drive the team towards a victory.
7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 3.
Some runs are blocked so well, you almost forget that someone has to carry the ball to gain the yardage. The leverage by the offensive line to create space up front, really well done.
2 minutes to go here in overtime. We'll be back after this. They'll run it now out of the gun. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. And they'll lose a yard that time, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down.
Oftentimes when a guy has a game like this, he's going to take his offensive line out to dinner afterwards. But after a play like that, he may tell him, instead of getting the steaks, guys, we might have to go for the hot dogs.
And now the Bears going to signal for another timeout. They'll be left with just one remaining here at OT. Let's see what the defense dials up here. 3rd and 4. They'll run it now out of the gun. It'll go as a gain of 6 that time, and it moves the chains as well.
Now that's the way to do it. Hand it to someone with vision and good footwork, and add in a little bit of power, and you find a way to pick up first downs.
So they pick up the first down after the run, and now they approach for the fresh set. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Well, I think we know by now that every run is not going to be broken and get all the way to the end zone. But these short ones still have their value. You can still set up your play action and throw the football. You control the clock because you have the ball and they don't. And often the physicality sets the tempo for the game.
They'll run it now out of the gun. So we got 3 of 1 tackle, but couldn't do a whole lot else. Call it a gain of 5 there on the run, but they'll remain a yard or two short here with 3rd down coming up.
Offensive linemen love creating space for their guys carrying the ball, but when that guy also breaks tackles and creates extra yardage, they almost feel like he's one of...
Now hang on here. Timeout called by the defense. It'll be their 3rd and final stoppage here in overtime, and we'll be back. They're trying to keep the drive going. This will be play number 8. It's 3rd and 2. The one running back is Gurley. In motion left goes a tight end. And he'll get it up the middle. Calling no gain there, and it leads to a 4th down.
And there's a nice stop for the defense. They've had a tough time containing this guy all game long, but maybe they can build a little bit off of that play, a little bit of confidence, a little bit of momentum. Yeah, every now and then you can actually tackle that guy.
And he got it. The kick is good. In overtime, he's able to split the uprights. And they've come in here and stolen one on the road. Now remember, this one is not over, but with the time running short here in this overtime, that could very well be the game winner.
Yeah, remember now, the other team does get a possession, but when the clock runs out, that's it. So that was a well-calculated drive to use up the majority of the clock and leave your opponent with little to no time left.
That'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our hard-working crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on
remember that. I like 61 actually. Ooh, okay. Puzzle piece. Could be a Dallas Cowboy right there. No. QB. Oh, I'm happy with that. It's gonna be my best corner yet. So, corner, mostly all defense. Okay, reevaluate. Oh shoot, what? Charles Tillman, number 1. I think this guy has an edge over you though, my man. Yep. gonna take his spot. Wait, is this guy painted red? No. Alright, oh, here we go. This is what we need. Trent Murphy. Oh, do I have him? Wow, I have him. I'm gonna put him on the auction market. Through accuracy short goes to the right. The accuracy medium goes to the right. Yeah, I'll keep our starter. Jaguars. I might take this field. So what's happening? 67 to his 77. Nah. He's faster, but I don't know.